Today we're going to do a review of the Suze Orman FICO Kit Platinum available from myfico.com. I've already logged into my account and we're going to go through the 5 steps that make up this product. The first one is looking at your FICO scores and credit reports, then finding and disputing errors, something called the Debt Eliminator, tool to help you track your mortgage payments, and then something called Info Vault. Let's start with the scores first. You can see that my TransUnion score is a 778. I haven't pulled the score since August 9th of 2007, so I really need to do that. So we'll start with that first, and you'll see that this product comes with 3 reports that you can spread across your family. I've actually purchased an additional report at a discount, which you can do. So that's why I had 4 reports. So I'm going to go ahead and agree to the terms. And while this is refreshing, let's recall that my score was a 778. Let's see if my score has gone up in the last few months. And it has, so it's a 790 now, and I could pull the other 2 reports, but in the spirit of saving time, I'm going to jump ahead and go into the other great steps that are inside this FICO Kit Action Planner. So let's go on to the second piece, which is really going to help us take a look at finding and disputing errors. Again, this is broken out by the 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You can see that I've actually done one for TransUnion in the past. I did one in January of 2007. That was to correct something in my birthday. So something that was non-score impacting. But we're going to go ahead and do one for Equifax, and what's really ingenious about this is that what it does is essentially create a very simple form to fill out so that you can just answer some simple questions, and then a letter will be auto-generated. So you can see it's asking me to verify all my current information, and then if something doesn't jive, I can actually check mark it and then correct it in the next section. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and just as an example, I'm going to pick my name, and as I pick that, I can change that to my name is misspelled, it should be this, I legally changed my name, those types of things. So let's go back to the Action Planner, and let's move on to the Debt Eliminator. Okay, remember how we talked about in Lesson 6 about the credit snapshot that you need to build? Well, this does a lot of this for you. It's pulling the current balances from your cards, from your credit reports. So all you need to do is fill out the APR, or interest rate, from your credit card statement. And once you do that, this is going to tell you a couple of things. One, it's going to tell you, based on your FICO score, what interest rate you should have for those cards. So in my case, in this example, it's saying I should be able to get an interest rate of 9.5%. So the other thing this does is help me figure out where, not only how much I can save on my APR, but where I should actually apply those savings. In my case, I can save $66 here, and so I'm going to now jump ahead and figure out what's in my repayment plan. I get to apply most of my money into a charge card, and then the rest of my money goes into my credit cards. So in terms of helping me to lower this APR, this is a really useful tool as well. And really what Suze has done is built a script that you can read off, and when you contact by phone your credit card company, how to really negotiate for that great rate. So this is a very powerful script that you can use and just attack it on your own. So I'm going to go back to the repayment plan here just briefly, because we went through that quickly, and show you that in my case I'm applying most of the money towards a lower interest card. That's because that's an Amex card, so you really want to apply most of your funds to, in the case of charge cards, to your highest interest rate cards. So in my case, that's where more of the money is going, to the 20% rate card. So what this also allows you to do is see your FICO future, and what this is saying is that within a year I should be able to get my score into the 800s, and if not sooner. So let's move on to the next section, and this is where we're going to take a look at mortgage payments. And because of all the short-term adjustable rate mortgages that are out there, or ARMs, Suze and MyFICO wanted to put together something to really let you see how interest rates can change this. Suze is a big proponent of fixed mortgages and 30-year fixed mortgages or 15-year fixed mortgages. I would agree that that is a great way to go if you can afford to do so. And this is really highlighting what a big change in interest rate could really affect you. So let's move on to the last section, which is the Info Vault, and this is where you can keep all of your personal information. It's not only pulling all of your credit report information, but you can see most of mine is grayed out for security purposes here, but it allows you to put in all your personal information, so you actually have an Info Vault, one place where you keep all this information together. To wrap up, the FICO Kit Platinum features 3 reports and 3 scores that can be used by you or your family members. And when we compare this to the FICO Complete, it really has a great feature set for just a few dollars more.